everyone, I thought I'd show you my favourite chicken curry recipe. There are lots of ingredients, so I tend to try and get everything ready before I start cooking because that stops me panicking that I haven't got something ready already. So I start by, in the blender, you put a whole bag of baby spinach, one about this big, and half a tub of Greek yoghurt, 2 large tomatoes, a chilli or two, and a teaspoon of ginger. Fresh ginger is great. I've almost never got fresh ginger in, so I just use dry ginger, which seems to be absolutely fine. And then blend it until it looks a bit like a smoothie, but it's not a smoothie. It wouldn't taste brilliant until you put it in the curry, I don't think. The next step is to heat 2 tablespoons of olive oil in a large pan, and we're going to release the flavours from the spices by heating them up in the oil. And we've got we've got cardamom pods, cumin, nigella, salt and turmeric. And we're going to start by putting the cardamom, the cumin and nigella in the oil until the nigella seeds start to pop. And then we're going to put in some onion, just 1 onion for between 4 people. And when that's all nice and brown, we're going to put in the chicken. So I've chopped it up, 2 large chicken breasts. And then when that's all browned off, we're going to put in the green sauce, and I'll show you what that looks like later. So in here, I've got the nigella, the cardamom and the cumin. I've let the nigella start to pop and I've put in the onions. Don't put in the garlic straight away because if you burn garlic, it tastes really bitter. So the onion just until it starts to soften, and then I'm going to put in the salt and the garlic. I've got a second pan ready to decant half of this mix into because I've got a vegetarian in the house. So I'm going to do her a mushroom version of this, and the rest of us are having chicken. So now the salt and garlic have gone in, given them a couple of minutes together, and then I've thrown in turmeric as well. That just needs a few seconds, and then I'm going to separate this base mix and throw in the chicken to get browned. So now the chicken's gone in. I'm quite a lazy cook and I don't like washing up, so I use scissors on the chicken breast to cut them up, and then I don't have to get another board dirty. And then over here I've separated out some of that spice mix with the onions, and I've thrown in some mushrooms. I'm going to saute them for the vegetarian. Once the chicken looks like it's sealed, I'm going to throw in the green sauce, and then I'm going to let it simmer for 20 minutes. So here's the green gloop. It's going to go in. It's, as I said, it's spinach and Greek yoghurt, tomatoes, a little bit of ginger and a chilli or 2 depending on how hot you want it. So I'm going to tip most of this into the chicken, and about a quarter of it into the mushrooms, and let it simmer for 20 minutes. So there you can see it bubbling away nicely. I'm going to be leaving that for 20 minutes. Pretty lurid colour, I think you'd have to agree. One of the reasons that I love this recipe is the colour. I think it's just brilliant. But another reason is that the ingredients, the spices and the herbs, are said to have medicinal properties. So the cardamom, the chilli, the coriander, the cumin, the garlic, the ginger, the nigella and the turmeric are all said to have anti-inflammatory properties. And antiviral in the garlic and the turmeric again, and even antibacterial property in some of these herbs and spices. So yeah, just basically really, really good for you. And loads and loads of spinach, which is not always easy to get into your diet. And obviously you can see quite a lot of it is in there. Hopefully it's going to be delicious. So it's ready and it's still very green. I'm serving it with microwaved brown rice because life is too short to boil brown rice, and naan bread that I put in the toaster. Bon appetit!